Hi, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about what it's like to be a therapist. And finally, on the Netflix series This Is Us, I heard a therapist say a truth, a couple truths. And one is that we don't give advice, we offer observations and we ask questions. And I think it goes beyond that because I think sometimes we offer some leading questions. Um, but really, we're not the experts. It's a very collaborative process. It is important to trust the client's brain. We can be really empathic and even empaths and think we know what's happening for the client. But ultimately, checking in with the client is important and allowing their brain to go where the brain needs to go, which is why I love brain spotting. Brain spotting is also referred to as focused mindfulness because people spend a great deal of time in stillness with what's happening in the body. And people are often surprised by the process that when they sit with what's happening in the body, their mind takes them to all sorts of places in a very stream of conscious manner. But getting back to what it's like to be a therapist, um, you know, people ask me if it's draining, and I would say it's not at all. I love my work because it's like the ET heart. You know, when ET's heart lights up with love. I feel like that when we're connecting with another human and we're attending to their deep grief, we're not being triggered. If we are, we need to get our own therapy, and we need to get our own therapy consistently anyway to be processing, our issues and learning more about ourselves via our clients and via doing our own deep work. But generally, we are able to sit with a client and feel their deep pain and be with them in it so that they're not alone. So our hearts are lighting up together. So it's a very heart opening experience. For some clients, it's going to be an education, and for us to reiterate, the different things we have learned about PTSD, about complex trauma, about living in the world as a human, to reiterate those things helps us. So I find it to be just this beautiful, profound experience to be a therapist. There are other times where we feel like we might be failing our clients because we don't always know really, we're taking a cue from them. David Grand once said it's like throwing pasta against the wall. you know, we try things, and sometimes what we try doesn't go over. Sometimes my humor doesn't go over, and I'm like, oops. But keeping a sense of humor for me especially towards the end of a session, this human experience hurts. And, as we begin to get free of our pain, we begin to see some of the comedy in it. We can look back on things and be like, that was kind of funny. Not when it was happening. But so to be a therapist is to be collaborating. It's to be experiencing an open heart, to be attending to people's pain, to be witnessing them in some of their most intimate moments and topics, to be holding that confidentiality. And that's a little bit about what it's like to be a therapist, and a little bit about brain spotting as well. So if you have more questions, I have lots of information on my website and my blog and about brain spotting. So I hope you'll check it out. Take good care. Have a wonderful day.